In this video, we've compiled the most interesting facts about America. Many of them you may hear for the first time. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the videos. The Statue of Liberty is a gift. The Statue of Liberty, given to the United States by the people of France in 1886, is one of the most iconic symbols not only of America, but of the world. It was sent to celebrate the 100-year friendship between France and the United States. Although the monument is often associated with New York City, it is technically located within the borders of New Jersey. America shares a border with Russia. Many people think that America and Russia are thousands of kilometers apart. However, these two countries, which have been rivals throughout history, actually share a border. Alaska, in addition to Canada, also shares a land border with Russia. Even more interesting is that Alaska was purchased by the United States from the Russian Empire in 1867 for $7.2 million. New York was once New Amsterdam. New York is one of America's most magnificent cities. Looking at the city's history, it was founded by the Dutch, who settled on Manhattan in 1615. Since the Dutch founded the city, its name was not New York, but New Amsterdam. After 49 years, in 1664, New York was conquered by the English and took its present name. However, you can still find signs with the name New Amsterdam around Wall Street. New York also served as the capital of the United States at one point in history. The state where the sun never sets in summer, Alaska. Because Alaska is close to the Arctic Circle, it experiences 24-hour daylight during the summer months, known as the midnight sun. On the contrary, in winter, some regions experience days without any sunlight. America does not have an official language. Contrary to popular belief, English is not the official language of the United States. This is a common misconception. The United States has no official language, although English is spoken by the vast majority of the population and dominates in many states. The federal government has never designated English as the official language. In addition to English, about 35 million Americans speak Spanish, and many other languages are spoken, reflecting the country's cultural diversity. The American flag was designed by a high school student. An interesting fact about the Stars and Stripes: the 13 horizontal stripes on the US flag represent the original 13 colonies. The stars represent each state, and the number of stars increases with the addition of new states. The most recent star was added in 1959 when Alaska joined. An even more interesting fact is that the flag was designed by a high school student. Robert G. Heft created the design as a project in 1958, and it was later accepted by the US Congress. The country with the most time zones. The United States is the country with the most time zones in the world. It spans 11 different time zones, but this number increases when including the local time zones of Hawaii and Alaska. The story of the White House's coloring. The White House wasn't originally white. It was built from limestone when construction began in 1792, and over time it was painted white to protect it from weather conditions. State-to-state differences. Although the US consists of 50 states, each state has its own laws, tax rates, education systems, and even official holidays. For example, Hawaii has a tradition called the Lava Dinner, while Maine hosts an annual Maine Lobster Festival. Bonus facts: America's tweet bank. Think carefully before posting a tweet, because the US National Library archives every tweet posted 1 in every 8 American citizens has worked at McDonald's at some point in their lives. In Montana, the number of cows is 3 times greater than the number of people. Every day in the US, 4,000 square meters of pizza are eaten. If you have $10 in your pocket and no debt, you are richer than 25% of Americans. Apple's cash reserves exceed the US Treasury's reserves. For content like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.